20-year-old woman. The year is 1951, and you're in New York to audition for a Broadway role. You're foreign because your home is in Europe, particularly the Netherlands. And you were not looking to only be a ballet dancer, to be an actress. You wanted to be known as the classy German broad that would win over the hearts of America. I grew up watching Breakfast at Tiffany's and having Audrey Hepburn as my idol. I've read many articles of her life, many stories. The classiness of her just made me just want to know more about her. In this speech, I will be discussing Audrey Hepburn's life, from which she has not only suffered from World War II, but suffered from depression, malnutrition, and the overcoming those challenges to become a ballet dancer, an iconic actress, and in the final stages of her life, an ambassador for UNICEF. Audrey Hepburn was not only one of the few glamorous film stars of her time, but she cared a lot about her charities and wanting to help make a difference in the world. Where did the ambition come from? When Audrey Hepburn was a little girl, she lived in the Netherlands during World War II. This is where she got her passion for helping out people in need. Hitler came into the Netherlands making everything, food was scarce, they had to hide, people started changing their names. She got her passion by helping out and dancing in ballet companies for groups for the Dutch resistance and raising money for them. Another example of her ambition was that she delivered messages and packages back and forth for the Dutch rebellion in secret. All her contributions to the resistance during the war sparked an interest in her that would later fulfill into her becoming the ambassador. Audrey started to study at a famous ballet company, the Ballet Rambert, wanting to become a prima ballerina. Because of the war and Hitler conquering the Netherlands, she became very ill with depression and malnutrition. Another example from her not being able to get enough food. So by that, she would have to forage, put tons of sugar or milk, just something to fulfill her. That made her body really tiny. She became depressed because she didn't get enough of the nutrients, which that also affected her dancing to be a prima ballerina. They didn't accept her because she was too skinny. She was too short because she couldn't grow because she didn't have enough nutrients. So with those obstacles, she decided to focus more on acting, which led her to America to become a star. So with that being in America, moving to the United States, she attained many roles in musicals and movies like the classic Breakfast at Tiffany's. Now, of course, you all know Breakfast at Tiffany's. If you think of that, you think of the glasses or the black dress, with her standing with her cat. But no one really knows the hard times behind that, an iconic picture. She's America's glamour and loved children, focusing on her two sons, Sean and Luca Hepburn. Her sons were her life. She would do anything for them. She had many husbands, well, 2 husbands. They didn't really care enough for the children, so she divorced them. All they cared about was money and fame. So Sean and Luca also they actually run her company. She is now deceased. She died back in 1993. So they run her company, they run her foundation, and they still make a difference in this world. Her sons, as I say, ultimately sealed her decision to join UNICEF, becoming a Goodwill ambassador. She discovered countries like Ethiopia, Turkey, South America, raising money for food, water, supplies, helping not just children, but anyone who needed the help. Audrey, I had a speech for you, but I didn't memorize it, and I guess it didn't print out on the outline. But it had to do with her growing up, or when you grow up, you have 2 hands, one for helping you, for making a difference, and one for helping the world. Thank you.